Good evening, everyone. This is Santero Balogum coming with another video. I wanted to come with a video to continue on the whole New Year's candle. And so today I'm doing a video in regards to the High John the Conqueror root, the High John the Conqueror candle, and how we can utilize this master candle to conquer the things in our 2019 that we don't want to deal with. And so as a result, you're going to see here the High John the Conqueror candle, and the candle is fixed. You can see here it has all of the herbs and the resins and some of the High John Conqueror, the root, added to the candle. And as a result, it's been fixed and prayed over for about a week. And so we want to conquer in 2019 anything that would hinder our business. We want to make sure that in 2019 we have protection. We want to make sure that in 2019 our families are prosperous, that we have joy in 2019, that our finances are flowing in 2019. And so the Conqueror root candle fixed is going to add the stability of those things that we're looking for. In 2019, we want to conquer self, because as you know, sometimes we can be our worst enemies. And so we want to make sure that we are working so that we are growing as individuals, and it's not just always outward circumstances and those that work against us, but sometimes we are consciously and unconsciously working against our own efforts and our own ability to thrive. And so also we have peace. If you don't know, that's the peace symbol right there. And so we want to make sure that we're conquering anything that would hinder the stability of our peace of mind, peace of being. Also here, we have happiness. We want to make sure that anything that would stand in the way of us being happy, anything that would stand in the way of us being able to live a fulfilled life, we want to conquer those things. And so here we have house. Our homes, whether you live in an apartment, whether you live in a home, whether you live in a condo, a loft, whatever that is, we want to make sure that we have stability and we have joy, happiness flowing as we live in those dwellings. So we want to conquer anything that would stand in the way of our homes being just those things: peaceful, joy, a sanctuary. And then here at the bottom, enemies. All of us have haters. All of us have people who don't will us any good. And so whoever they are, we want to make sure that we conquer them and they don't conquer us. And so here you can see we have black tourmaline. And if you don't know, black tourmaline is a stone that removes negativity. Everything that's in our path that we need to conquer is not negative, but for those energies, for those things that are, we want to make sure that we have that to help remove and banish anything that is not like what we're trying to receive and how we're trying to live in 2019. And so here we have a piece of the High John the Conqueror root. So we just want to make sure that that's present. Not only is it on the candle and being fixed, but that piece of Conqueror root sitting there is going to add to the stability of the energy that's going to allow this candle to thrive on our behalf. So the candle is lit, and notice the flame. The flame is burning so bright, so that means there's a lot of energy. And so as we are working with the High John the Conqueror root, as we're working with the candle, as we're working to ask our spirits, our guides, as we're asking the Lord our God, in whatever aspect you know God, we're asking that those things that need to be removed off our plate, those things that need to be removed out of our lives, those obstacles that will keep us from being able to live a life of fulfillment, those things that would be a hindrance to ourselves, whether it's ourselves, that we get the right information, that we receive the aid, we receive the energy, because as you all know, this is January, but we don't know what's occurring in February. We don't know what's going to happen in June. We don't know what's going to happen in September, October, November, and December. And so we are relying on the power of the High John the Conqueror root. We are relying on the power of the aid of our spirits, the aid of our guides, the aid of the Lord our God to help us so that we can conquer those things because we believe it to be so. We believe that as long as we continue to light the candle and we pray the prayers, and this is something I want to say, when you're lighting these type of candles and you're asking that we conquer the things that would hinder us, as we place self on the candle, we have to listen. And we want to make sure that we're listening to our guides, we're listening to our spirit, we're listening to those things that would be informative to guide us. If you're trying to conquer something in your life that you know it's you, whether you're trying to lose weight or if you are trying to save more money, when you get the inspiration to stop spending, maybe take coffee to work and save that $3 from Starbucks or wherever you're buying coffee or whatever it is, take that information and run with it because you've asked for aid and help. And so when that information comes to you, don't deny it. Receive it, pray on it, and move on it. And as you move on it, as you start to move in those areas, you're going to notice that your life is going to be more better and fulfilled because we're asking for things in our lives to be conquered. Sometimes there's people around us that we shouldn't be around, and sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we shouldn't be in. If you're getting that inspiration, if you're getting that knowledge, if you're getting that gut feeling, this person is not my friend, or these people I shouldn't be around because they're hindering my growth, listen to that. Because in order to get a better life, we have to move. In order to have better in our lives, it's not just the candle working. It's not just the High John the Conqueror root working on our behalf. It's aiding us so that we are able to make the right changes and the right footing in our lives to get to where we need to go. And then I'm going to say this, on your journey, some people are with you for a season. Some people are not with you all the time. Some people are only with you because they are with you during the times that they were supposed to be there. Sometimes we try to hold on to people who were in last season. We try to hold on to situations that was from previous situations that we've moved from. Don't go backwards thinking that you're moving forward. Don't look at situations and say, but that was my ace boom coon then, or that was my boo then. And if the situation means that you move because better is coming. Just remember that. And then I want to let everyone know that I am fixing candles like this. If you're not able to do a candle for yourself, if there's other candles that you need prepared, reach out to me and I will be able to help with those things. Ogoache.